Hello and welcome back to Sovereign RPG. I am Sovereign and today we're going to be talking about an update for Eve Echoes that has come out. The CCs were told according to some of my internal spies, but no one seems to have made a video on it yet. It has been quietly changed and it is quite big for some people who are looking forward to exploration and for the Nihilus space or Nihilus space, however you want to pronounce it. About 15 minutes ago, there was a post on Pocket Gamer website, which we're going to go through in a minute, where the devs have confirmed the release time for the exploration and the Nihilus space. And there's also some funny shit that's been written on this article that I was just like, me being me and the content that I make for Eve Echoes these days, it was kind of like laughable. Me and Nina had a good giggle about some of these things that were said in this post. So let's get straight into looking at it. So this post was put up about 16 minutes ago on the Pocket Gamer website. Now we're looking at an article written by Suchit Mahanti. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Please don't sue me if I didn't pronounce that correctly. Now it does say that Eve Echoes is set to receive a new exploration update as Netease confirms the content will go public in June. The update will have two new parts. One introduces scanning gameplay and the other one Nihilus space. So I don't know if they're actually saying that exploration is going to come first in one packet and then it will go over to the second one. And then there'll be two updates, like one at the beginning of June, one at the end of June, or if they're both going to be coming out at the same time as two parts of the same update. I'm not quite sure what they actually mean by this. It goes on to say the popular sandbox MMO has gathered a lot of fans across the globe with its popular and engaging combat. I said combat, I meant content. Yeah, the engaging combat. Yeah, okay. And Netease has never lagged behind when it comes to frequent updates. Like, I couldn't even... when I was reading this, I couldn't even keep a straight face. I was literally just crying into the monitor. Like, they've only ever been late with their updates. And if they're not late with the updates, it's come through as a percentage. That actually made me giggle a little bit. I quite enjoyed that. Thank you very much. So since the I can't even stop laughing. Since the launch of the game, the players are totally satisfied with the regular patch updates that resolve numerous bugs and add some new content. Like, fuck it, I just can't. Oh man, this is actually genuine laughter. Like, I'm not laughing for the video or some stupid shit. Like, I'm actually, it's just fucking funny to me. So lately, the game started receiving requests from the players to introduce a new gameplay mode that's different from the original one. This isn't a new gameplay mode. This is something that they've been promising for a long time. This has been a highly requested function and mechanic in the game for a long time. Like, I don't understand where they're getting this idea from. No, nothing bad to say about Pocket Gamer. Pocket Gamer is a good website. I used to get all my news from them all the time. But there's some things on here that are quite clearly paid for. And yeah, I mean, anything to make that money, right? I mean, you should see the contract that Netease tried to put me through for a different game. Maybe I'll do a video on that one, because that one was an absolute fucking shit show. And like, I don't even know if I should even make a video on that contract itself, because there was some shit in there that was just like, I mean, me coming from Europe, it's very open to interpretation of what they were actually trying to do with this contract. But like, I mean, we went over it and it was something else. Like, I was about to lose my entire channel to this contract for nothing, for almost nothing. But anyway, back to the Eve Echoes stuff. So after a lot of requests, Netease is finally convinced to put out the new gameplay for Eve Echoes. The new addition is scanning gameplay that brings a new minigame that apparently allows players to explore the game on an entirely new level. The second exploration update is the Nihilus space. While exploring, players can discover a new anomaly that entirely focuses on a mixture of both PvE and PvP playstyles. So those guys that are thinking that the game like Nihilus space is just going to be PvE, that's not correct. There's going to be PvP there as well. With these new updates, players can delve deeper into the game as it creates new ways to explore the MMO. In addition, players can also use the scanning features to locate new players who are also on the journey of exploring new space. The above update is set to go live in-game in June. Netease will also provide detailed patch notes that can be read in-game and also on the Eve Echoes official website, which hasn't been updated since fucking January. So I don't know how you're going to find some information on there. They put up their FAQs sometimes on their website and other updates and stuff. I can never find these updates that they put on this website. They post it in the Discord, and I get it on the Discord, and then I can go to a link through there. But when I go to the actual website, I never actually get access to any of the new news. Like, it hasn't been updated since January. This is months ago, according to like when I'm having a look on here. Like, if we have a look and go on to news, Eve Echoes news on their official website, the 7th of January is the latest one. And then you have like the 13th of bloody August last year and the 2nd of December in 2019. This is where the news updates are on here. So we've got the ongoing issues and stuff like that on here. The bug and suggestions bulletin from January the 23rd. You got the patch notes on here that are frequently updated on the patch notes. So you have that at least on here. And then the ban notices, which are updated when they put them up here. I don't know, like, they don't update that website. Like, I don't care what anyone says, they just don't update that website, especially with the news and upcoming stuff. So when it actually came to sort of, when I was popping through, because I was looking at the Netease Connect 2021, and I was looking at the games that are going to be released coming up this year on their actual, like, their fan festy type thing where they talk about the games that are coming out. If you want me to do a video on the games that are coming out, like the Frostpunk and the Homeworld and the new racing game Master Racer, etc. If you want to see some videos on that and like my reaction to the actual Netease Connect itself, because like that was a joke in itself. Like, you should see the, like, literally the two guys that are actually talking and sitting behind that. It looked like someone had a gun to their head. It looked like someone had a gun to their head, and they were talking about their opinions and stuff, and then the opinions were coming through as if like they were reading from a teleprompter, and there's a geezer standing behind the camera with a gun pointed at their fucking head. It was awkward to watch. Like, I had to sit through an hour and 20 minutes of these two guys looking like they're screaming for help through their eyes. It was kind of an awkward one. But then I obviously went over to Pocket Gamer and I saw, because they always put everything, compile everything separately into separate things. Saves me from doing some work. So I can actually get all the information on there for those things. I mean, yes, it is padded with a lot of niceties and good words and shit like that. But it did make me laugh, which was a massive bonus. This actual post itself made me have a good old giggle. Now, I will put a link to this article in the description if you'd like to go check that out yourself. They do have a lot of news on Pocket Gamer. It's really good. It's a really good website. There's if you want to get updated on all Android and iOS platforms. If you can get past all of the like featured paid stuff, then yeah, it's okay to actually get your information from here. And that's basically all we have for today. I want to thank Suchit Mahanti, if I pronounced your name correctly. Thank you. I want to thank him for the massive giggle I got from reading some of this stuff on this announcement. Get ready for Exploration in June, along with Nihilus Space. It has been confirmed by Netease, and it has been confirmed to the CCs as well. I don't know why they haven't made videos on it yet. Obviously, because I'm not in the CC program anymore, I don't get any of that information anymore. But it is what it is. Anyway, remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Fly safe and avoid local chat scams. I want to say a huge thank you to all my patrons. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to continue doing what I'm doing. If you'd like to find out how to become a patron and how to get early access to my content, please look down in the description. Fly safe and avoid local chat scams.